The land of Africa is home to incredible natural wonders. The longest river in the world runs through much of the eastern portion of the continent. Beautiful, lush green landscapes create the closest thing to paradise on earth. Abundant natural and animal resources highlight the vast wealth of the people. And the people, above all, represent Africa's greatest treasure. The Republic of Uganda, known as the Pearl of Africa, a nation of over 40 million people, represents many of Africa's highest hopes and most daunting challenges. Kampala, the capital of Uganda, and its largest city, is a prime example. Kampala's metropolitan area has a rapidly growing population of over 8 million people. With an annual growth rate of over 4%, Kampala is among the fastest growing cities in Africa. Development is increasing, bringing with it the challenge of urban sprawl and horrendous traffic jams. Yet along with these challenges, Africa is raising up new generations of engineers and scientists to tackle these tough problems. Joseph Kigozi and Jacinta Nakanwagi, a prom consultant in Uganda, joined forces to develop a traffic mitigation plan to help ease the congested streets of Kampala and make them safer and more pleasant for all concerned. In the year 2020, Kigozi and Nakanwagi submitted their multimodal urban transport scheme for consideration to the Holcim Awards, an international competition honoring innovative ideas in sustainable construction.
The foundation is an initiative of Holcim, the global leader in innovative and sustainable building solutions.
Facing stiff competition from entrants throughout the Middle East and Africa, the team won regional recognition for their project.
The fourth acknowledgement prize goes to Prom Consultants in Uganda for a multi-modal transport scheme for the city of Kampala.
Kigozi could not attend the award ceremony due to a prior commitment, so Nakanwagi accepted the award on behalf of the team.
Well done. Thank you. Congratulations.
So what was it like winning this prestigious award here today?
It was overwhelming because honestly, some things you do because you like them, but then if someone out there can recognize that it's something really, it makes an impact to the world because this is global. So I'm really, really touched, and I hope I can always do much more than I did now. And I also look forward to mentoring other young engineers because I have around 8 years of experience, so I believe I know something that I can share with the rest of the young engineers out there.
How did it feel to get the word that you were a winner?
Well, it was definitely exciting, and very, very exciting because it gave me the confidence that indeed the ideas that we're trying to devise for African cities, especially in this area of active mobility, are ideas that are recognized all over the world, and I believe these aspects are respected all over the world. So it gave me that confidence that probably by moving forward with this kind of agenda and research and innovation in this area, we stand a very good chance to transforming our own cities in Africa to look like, or even better, than the benchmark cities in Europe and the United States.
The judges particularly cited the sensitivity of the project to pedestrian and non-motorized needs, as well as the impressive amount of detail provided in the application.
We need to understand, why do people actually walk? And those that actually do not walk, why aren't they walking? So that is the first fundamental question that we have to ask and answer. So many of the people walk in Kampala because probably it is the easiest way to get to the congested areas of the city. So when you constrain the movement of people, then you've constrained the development of the city as a whole. So the inspiration is drawn from the fact that we need efficient urban movement in order to grow our economies. So if we are to grow economies, that means that is a constraint, a bottleneck that we have to address. Over the years, we've seen our public transportation and infrastructure, from road infrastructure, mainly focus on movement of vehicles. But you will find that many of these vehicles either have one or two people. And even when you have higher capacity vehicles like the matatus, they can carry a maximum of about 14. So it is about time that we thought about a way in which we can move bigger masses of people, because the population in our cities has grown tremendously.
The need is great. During the day, an estimated 2 million people commute into the city center of Kampala for jobs and various services. This constant inflow and outflow of human capital puts tremendous strain on a road system more suited to a suburban enclave than a bustling metropolitan area. Not to mention the many narrow passageways and unexpected potholes that crop up far too often. A prototype of the transport scheme has been constructed along a stretch of road that normally sees major congestion. The street has been paved and separated into lanes for motorized, non-motorized, and pedestrian transport.
And you can see the green here to take care of the beautification. And we have the sidewalks on either side of the road, and then this is the path for the carriageway for the motorized transport. We also have the cycle lanes, as you can see if you turn. Here we have the sidewalk, the cycle lane, and then the carriageway.
It shows you that when we transform from this kind of congestion to this kind of free, safe, and efficient transportation within the city, everyone gets to be covered.
So the pilot that we have so far, my dream is that it is maintained to a level where it is serviceable, it can be used, and it can be enjoyed by the people that are actually using it. And I dream that more pilots are set up in different cities, because now we have set up this pilot in Kampala. Fine, it's the capital of Uganda, but can we set this up for all the other cities? If we have these different NMT projects across the country, we'll be able to get a better response to see exactly how does the public take on this project. So I dream of a time when we have a pilot project in Arua, in Barara, in both the north and the southwest, that we have NMT across the region.
Kampala is often ranked as one of East Africa's best cities to live in, sporting a temperate climate, beautiful scenery, and warm, welcoming people.
Welcome to Uganda.
Managing traffic flow will remain a major concern as Kampala continues to attract large numbers of domestic and international visitors. With engineers like Joseph Kigozi and Jacinta Nakanwagi at the helm, there's every indication that these challenges will be met with great success.